In this video, I'm going to share 2 ways in which you can speed up your editing workflow inside Premiere Pro. I will use the Lumetri color effect as an example, but you can use this for almost any other effect. When you import footage for the first time into your project window, you create a source clip, or as I like to call it, a master clip. When you drag that clip from the project window onto your timeline, you create a clip instance, which is like a dependent of that source clip. I have a C0013 file or source clip in my project window, and that's the same clip that I've dragged onto my timeline to create all these clip instances. Whatever you do to the source clip will have an effect to all the clip instances, but whatever you do to the clip instances won't have any effect to the source clip. For example, if I delete the source clip, I'm just going to select it and click on delete. It will give me a prompt to say the selection you're deleting contains clip references. Do you want to continue? And if I click on yes, you'll see that all the clip instances have also been deleted. I'm just going to undo that. Now, if I delete all my clip instances, you'll see that my source clip remains unchanged. It's still there. It hasn't been deleted. I'll undo that again. The same rule applies to effects. Let's say I want to color grade this particular clip instance. I can just quickly come up with something here just to show you. I think this is fine. I now have a Lumetri color effect on my clip instance, but you'll see that it hasn't affected the other clip instances. And if I was to double click on the source clip to bring up the source monitor, you'll see that it also remains unchanged. Okay, now that we are done with the lecture, let's say you have a project that has multiple clip instances from one source clip, like the one that I have, and you would want to color grade all those clip instances. I'll show you 2 different ways to do this. The first one is you probably have done what I already did. You color graded your first clip instance, and then you just go to your effect controls, and then you look for your Lumetri color effects, and then you click on Control X or Command X to cut. And then whilst we're still under effect controls, you'll see that there are 2 tabs at the top. The one on your right is the one that is selected by default when you are inside your timeline, which is your clip instance effect controls. And then the one on the left is your source clip effect controls. So we want to click on that. As you can see, there's nothing. And then you click on Control V or Command V to paste that effect. And then what that does is it has applied that effect to all the clip instances, because like I said in the beginning, whatever you do to your source clip will have an effect to all your clip instances. If you have instances in another sequence, but they are from the same source clip, they will also have that same effect. I'll undo this and I'll show you the other way to do it. Let's say you haven't even started color grading. You can go to your color workspace, which is where I already am. And on your right, you'll have the Lumetri color panel. Again, at the top, you'll see that you have 2 tabs. One on the right is for your clip instance, and the one on the left is for your source clip. So you want to make sure you select on source, and then you can start, editing. Again, I'm going to do a rough edit, take the shadows down, get a saturation going on there, bring the whites up. Okay, that will do for now. As you can see, again, if I scrub through my timeline, all the clip instances now have the same color effect. Whenever a clip instance has a red line under the FX icon, that is a sign to show you that there is an effect that has been applied to the source clip. This method saves so much time. The second tip I'm about to share is useful when you have a timeline that has multiple different clip instances from various source clips. Unlike the first example that had one source clip cut into many instances, this time we have multiple source clips, but we would like to paste the same effect to all of them. So using the Lumetri color effect again, I can select the first clip and I will color grade the first instance. I will do some shady color grading here. Just gonna fast forward this. Okay, that looks good. Since we have instances from different source clips, This time I will select the clip that I've just edited and click on Ctrl+C or Command+C, and then select all the other clips that I would like to apply that effect to and click on Ctrl+Alt+V. This will bring up a paste attributes window. Make sure you've selected only the effect that you would like to apply and then click on OK. And now all the other clips have that same effect. Bear in mind that this has been applied to the clip instances effect controls, not the source clips, unlike the first example. Both methods are really good and effective depending on the timeline that you're working with. And I hope this video was helpful and that it will make your editing time faster. My name is Z and thank you for sticking around.